What is happening, viewers beyond the screen? This guy is Mace Rather, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. I haven't recorded for a while, for reasons that I'll explain later at the end of this video. If you want to know these reasons, then stick around. Here we go. Let's do it.
The first day at a new
Come on.
job can be daunting, anxiety-inducing, and downright terrifying.
Oh my god!
Fazbear Entertainment is different. We are invested in you. At a Fazbear you are given the opportunity to find your lane. What interests
What?
you? Customer service, technical support,
The Pizzaplex?
safety and security,
Working on Helpy?
game testing,
Match?
perhaps test driving one of our ride attractions.
What is that?
Maybe you are more suited to glamour and
Oh!
service to the stars.
Makeup on Glamrock Roxy?
Of everything
On Roxanne?
speaks to you. Whatever it may be, there's only one way to find
Oh
out.
no, it's the Moon Man. Whoa, Ballora! What? The music! What the frick? Glamrock Freddy! Oh my!
Now accepting applications.
Oh my god, dude, that was Scrap Baby. That was Scrap Baby. What the frick? Oh my god. That was a lot to take in. Oh my goodness. That was amazing. Man, they had the whole freaking intro like different. I think this is from the first one. Maybe. This is from FNAF 6, right? So then you have this, right? You have this area right here. This is easily in the Pizzaplex, right? And it looks like you're working at El Chips, because you know you have the hat back here, sombrero, I think it's what it's called, and you got your good old nachos and cheese and whatever, and there's a bot here ordering food. Or maybe he's taking it to a table for people to eat the set food, right? That's interesting. And it looks like you got buttons on the bottom here to hit the buttons and then put the stuff into the trays and then serve it out to the robots, you know? So it's a cool little mini game, actually. And this looks like it's gonna be on PSVR 2, which is kind of saddening because I didn't really enjoy Help Wanted on the PSVR. I did not. It was a little clunky, and wherever I set my PlayStation camera, I literally could not reach down on the floor and pick anything up because it would lose traction and wouldn't sense me anymore, and my hands would just do this. And it was the most annoying thing ever. I couldn't play anything. I got too low, it would break. So then I played the game on Oculus, and it was so much better. Oculus was definitely a better option, because you don't have to worry about placing a freaking camera somewhere in your room to track your crap. You can just do it all on the headset. The headset does the tracking for you, and that to me is a lot easier. But that's my opinion, which really makes me hope that this game is gonna be out for the Oculus as well. I would kind of hate to try and play this on just the PlayStation VR again. Okay, and then you have this right here. I heard about this being a thing. This was a thing that was teased a while ago, and I've been seeing different posts about it, rumors spreading around and thumbnails here and there about this, which is you basically working on Helpy. It's like a Helpy maintenance repair thing. I don't exactly know how this is gonna work, and I don't know why we're placing a mask on his face right now. There's a lot to think about here already. Okay, it also looks like you're in another area of the Pizzaplex, and this seems to be like it's in the playhouse, the play area, you know, the daycare, right? This looks like you're in the daycare, and you're playing a match game, and the cards you have are, well, the attendant, but instead of it being Mr. Sunman, it's Moondrop. But it's cool to see that you're definitely in this area and you are playing basically a game of match with a robot. You got more shooty bang bangs. Oh man, I'm all about the shooty bang bangs. Let me tell you what. This one right here, all of this freaking face paint, dude. Literally painting Roxanne Wolf. Oh my goodness. A lot of people are gonna go crazy for this one. Oh boy, where do I begin? Look, this one doesn't even seem like a scare factor, right? This one doesn't even seem like a scare factor. Because, I'll be honest. In my honest opinion, Roxanne Wolf is the least scary animatronic in the game. She's not that scary. I don't find her that terrifying. She just has a chill vibe about her, you know, she's like the cool, rock hard kind of type, right? She's like a punk in a way. I feel like a lot of kids, a lot of young girls are probably gonna go goo goo gaga crazy over this minigame right here. And all of these minigames seem to be like they're all gonna be in the Pizzaplex, which I love that. I absolutely love that. That's, well, maybe not all of them. Some of them are probably gonna be in the area of sister location, because Circus Baby is in here, and even areas in FNAF 6, you know, which was like the Tycoon game, you know? Who doesn't love a freaking FNAF Tycoon game? Okay, so it's either gonna go like this, right? Either Hand Unit's gonna come to you, and he's gonna be like, please select the right paint and apply it to Roxy's left eyelid. It's probably the same premise here. Either he's gonna guide you through it, or Roxy is telling you what she wants, and if you give her the wrong thing, well, you're dead. You're gonna piss her off, and then she's gonna kill you. So, yeah, I can see a lot of people, girls mainly, going crazy for this minigame right here alone. But still a cool minigame. I was definitely not expecting a minigame like this, but I don't knock it. I don't knock it at all. I don't know what this is. I don't know why it looks like she has a giant feather on her head or something, and a bow at that. I don't know where that came from, but whatever. Okay, now this one looks interesting, right? This one is basically like, it looks like you're selecting parts here, and it looks like you're creating paper pals. You're making your own paper pal, right? And it looks like the daycare attendant is guiding you through it, and you're either making these for him, or you're both making them together. And of course, I think you're also in, it looks like you're also in the daycare here, because there's a slide right there and all that good stuff. Well, not really a slide, it's more like a tube. But you could choose between parts to select from to make your own paper pal that he probably asks for. I'm guessing. And if you get it wrong, well, obviously you're okay, now this one, Bonk a Bon. This game, this mini game right here, there's Bon Bon, right? No Funtime Freddy involved. Funtime Freddy's gone. He's not around. So my guess is your goal is to obviously hit Bon Bon. You gotta hit Bon Bon as many times as possible. But he's a sneaky little shit, right? You gotta hit him. And if you can't, well, if you don't hit him a certain amount of time, or if you don't hit him a certain amount of times in a certain amount of time, Funtime Freddy might peek around a corner or something and get you or something crazy, right? Maybe Bon Bon will jump scare you. But it is a timed thing, as you can see, and I have a feeling that Funtime Freddy is going to be around this area trying to speed you up, trying to attack you if things go awry, right? And this minigame is called Bonkabon, which I love so much. Okay, now this to me kind of looks like a theater mode. This to me looks like almost like a rehash of FNAF 1. You got the FNAF 1 office, door on the left, door on the right. I don't exactly know what this maraca looking thing is though. I have no idea what the hell that is. But you got your buttons here, which I guess you can push them and it'll show you different stages. Like you'll get FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, you know, all the way up to like sister location, I guess, because it's technically the 5th one, and I think it only goes up to 5. I don't think there's an extra button here. I'm pretty sure it's up to 5 buttons, and it goes all the way up to sister location. But then again, this trailer did show stuff from Five Nights at Freddy's 6, Pizzeria Simulator, which was the tycoon game, obviously. But this looks like some kind of theater mode where I can just watch stuff happen, or this is the screen that I have and I can interact with this from this point of view. I don't know, it looks a little strange. Okay, now here's Helpy over here on the bottom left. This is the Helpy minigame again, where you're working on Helpy. And this here, I'm guessing this is the instructions that you're following to work on Helpy. And they're probably precise instructions that you have to read and follow in order to work on Helpy and make sure that he's functioning properly, right? And obviously if you mess this up, well, you're donezo, it's over. Maybe something else will happen, maybe you'll just get fired, I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy that we're even working on Helpy at all. I don't know why that's a thing, because when they do stuff like this, hell, even Help Wanted, the original, right? That game was canon. A lot of that was canon and had a reason, right? And they are more than likely gonna do the same thing with this. And I'm very excited about that. Okay, and this right here looks like basically a moment where you have to be aware of Mr. Moonman and evade him. I'm guessing it's a game where you're in the dark and he's around you in the dark and you have your flashlight. And he's surrounding you and circling around you, and you have to pinpoint where he is by like either listening to him or barely seeing a silhouette of him in the darkness. His eyes will probably glow up in the dark because, you know, they're beady red eyes. And if he gets close to you, it's almost like a red light, green light kind of thing, right? Where you get your flashlight and he'll go away and you have to fend him off for a certain amount of time. I'm guessing that's what the premise of this minigame is going to be, and I'm really excited about that. It's basically a different version of like the little plush babies, you know, back in back in Help Wanted, the first one, and you shine the light on the plush babies and they'll just disappear, right? And you had to like find all of them in the room or else you were dead. Kind of the same premise, except with Moondrop. Okay, and also this right here, it looks like we're going back to the roots again. It looks like we're going back to, well, FNAF 1, the way that it looked in Help Wanted. But this office looks a little different, and the map layout, it doesn't exactly look the same either, unless I'm crazy. Maybe this is FNAF 2, but then again, it's not FNAF 2 because this is a giant vent in front of the office. And you got a monitor here. You know what I mean? This might be a brand new place, but at the same time, I feel like it's not. Okay, this one is very interesting. I think in this area particularly, we are basically in the room with all the endos. You know, like the big room with all the like 10, 12 endos. I'm pretty sure it's a room like that's got like a bunch of blocks, like this block here, and you got all kind of placemats on the floor. It's the same kind of area, right? It's that big room where you go in and you find a key card, a security key card, level security key card, right? It's like the 4th level or the 5th level, and as soon as you get it, you're just surrounded by a bunch of endos. That room. I think this is another room that's very similar to that, or something that was in the same area that we never got to see. And of course, there's an endo right there, you know, alive and trying to kill you. And I don't know what this is back here. I don't know what that's all about, but you got the fast camera, and I'm guessing the objective here is to take this fast camera and basically snap a photo of this thing and blind it with light so that it'll just go away, or maybe it'll freeze, and you have to keep it away and stationary as long as possible. But I'm honestly not too sure. This one definitely looks the most interesting to me so far. Okay, now this shit right here, man. My goodness, look at Ballora though. You're obviously in an office. You're in a FNAF 1 office. Maybe this is security. Maybe this is a sister location, right? It's some other office and sister location. Maybe it's the office that you're in on Ennard's night. I'm not 100% sure. But now you, instead of like originally when it was Foxy running up to your door and you had to shut the door, but you triggered him by checking on the camera. No, you look at the door and you're literally seeing Ballora like doing her pirouetting and whatnot towards your office that you're in. And that is horrifying. It's crazy. Like, oh, it's insane. And that's just one mechanic out of the many that are probably involved in this night or the system. Okay, so you seem to be in the maintenance and repair room again, and Funtime Freddy is over here on the left, and it looks like you got some kind of like microphone. I'm guessing you have to use this microphone to basically talk to Funtime Freddy, you know, speak into it and throw Funtime Freddy off, make him think that, you know, there's a kid in the room or something, kind of like Springtrap, the way Springtrap worked when you used the Balloon Boy sound cue on the monitor, and that would direct Springtrap off to another room that you put that audio cue in, except using a microphone. But I don't exactly know how this one would work. This one seems a little strange. I don't know what that microphone is for, other than like trying to fool or trick Mr. Funtime Freddy. And then we have a mini game with the freaking Music Man himself. Oh my god, I can see it now. 8-Bit Ryan is going to be terrified of this mini game. For those of you who don't know who that is, you should check him out. He's a great guy. If you do know who he is, then cool. I'm not 100% sure what the premise here is. You got some kind of device, right? And it's probably like a DJ thing. You have to play a certain beat to keep him at bay. And if you mess up, he gets closer to you, and he gets closer to you, and he gets closer to you. This thing is probably gonna play like some tunes and stuff, and you have to follow the tunes or the right beats. And if you fail, he gets closer and closer and then you understand, and then you die, right? That's what I'm gonna guess that this one's all about, you know, because he's like a DJ music themed robot. That's what he is. That's what he does. He wears freaking headphones, for Christ's sake. And his mouth is a freaking piano keyboard. Okay, got some nice trinkets and stuff. There's one of the pals right there, like freaking cage. Yeah, I got a little shooter, a freaking circus baby plush doll. You got balls. And then there's a Pooimpkin there. That's pretty good too, I guess. It's Dreadbear. What's Dreadbear over there for? Oh, and there's the stage. There's the theater area again. Interesting, interesting. Bro, this one, my goodness. Something happened. Something happened to Glamrock Freddy. I don't know what happened to him, but he looks evil now. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. There's just something about him that something ain't right. And you're opening his mouth and stuff. You're working on Glamrock Freddy as well. And you're like pushing buttons and opening up the mouth. And I think it is another version of when you're actually, you know, pressing the color codes, like buttons and the patterns. When you're actually working on Glamrock Freddy in Security Breach, when you have him in that tube, in that big container, when you're giving him the upgrades. This is probably another version of that, but a much scarier version. And then finally, of course, you got Scrap Baby right here, which is probably who it is back here This is probably Scrap Baby, as you can see from the design. Obviously, it's Scrap Baby. On the right, you have Scrap Baby, and on the left, you have Ballora. It definitely seems like they're both gonna play a role in this one night, or maybe 2 nights, maybe more than that, on whatever mini game this is. It definitely looks like, you know, a regular classic Five Nights at Freddy's stick mini game, but in a whole new way. And then of course this is Scrap Baby attacking you, so really awesome stuff. All right, so we're just gonna watch through it again. We're gonna gloss over it again.
We are invested in you.
Yeah.
You are given the opportunity to find your lane.
Yeah, there's another Roxy or Foxy minigame. The L chips, you know, doing maintenance. All right, working on the Helpy match game or shooting. It's part of the new Foxy game. That one is just insane. Actually giving Roxy a makeover, I can't believe it. Okay, yeah. Oh. Round 1, round 2, round 3. My god, that is so freaky. Oh. Yeah, that one. Oh boy, oh, bonking the nose. Oh my god. Jeez. Jesus. Oh my god, man. Help Wanted 2. Yes. Hell yeah. What's up? How you doing, Scrap Baby? This December, guys. Literally next month. Next month this is coming out. Oh my god. And I will definitely more than likely get a video out on it as soon as possible if I can figure out a setup and crap, because I'm usually not good at that sort of thing. But that was Help Wanted 2. I am extremely excited for this. I have high hopes for this, and I hope you do as well. So without further ado, I've said my piece, I've done my review, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, then show us some support. If not, then that's fine. This video is like 40 minutes long as of recording, and I'm gonna cut it here because I don't want to edit a whole bunch, because it takes longer to do that. Oh yeah, by the way, if you made it to the end of this video, I'm gonna explain why I've had problems and haven't recorded in a while. Basically what happened was I didn't have internet for like a week almost, and it was all because of a setting that I had switched off on my computer that I didn't even know was a thing. And I went through so much research trying to figure out what this problem was that I just so happened to have had. And it was just that one simple thing. So I'm gonna be late to a few things because there was literally nothing that I could have done. And I am currently on day shift now, so I'm not really gonna have a whole lot of time to record. So please bear with me as I get used to this new lifestyle, and I try to crunch out videos as quick and as best as I can. So all that being said and done, I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here, and I'll see you guys some other time.
It is time for this video to meet its demise.
And that is it. It is over. I am done. Later, guys.